Marife's out in the kitchen eating her dinner. She's got
rice, okra, sardines, milk.
And milk. That's a pretty good breakfast. Check out that. Fried potatoes, plate of rice, 4 pieces of dried crackers, no salt. Marife says this dried up piece of sugar cane is ready to harvest.
Like a small bamboo.
I was going to say, it looks like a cross between bamboo and corn or something.
Yeah.
And I see it all the little joints here. Imagine we could put these in the ground here and those would all sprout into each one of the little trees, huh? Maybe we should do that instead of eating it and ruining your teeth. We should plant some more. That's what I vote for. Cut it. It's harder than it looks, huh?
Yeah.
You just peel it? Can you cook with it or something, or what?
Can cook this too. Also.
Rather than just chew on it? I see little kids chewing on it all the time.
Yeah.
That's why nobody here in the Philippines has any teeth. Between rice and sugar cane, and nobody brushes their teeth.
We can use this for, I think, preserve the food too.
Yeah, I think so. But in the big fields, what they do is they burn the fields. They start them on fire and burn them, and then they come in and harvest the stalks afterwards. Yeah, and then they run them into the sugar plants and squeeze all the juice out of them and make sugar out of it.
Oh.
That's where you get your sugar, your molasses, and your brown sugar. There's no sugar factories here, so down in Mindanao there are, I'm pretty sure, but no plants here though.
Sweet.
Well, sugar cane should be. Well, it took me most of the morning. I went to go get supplies and bought the best connector I could find. Turned out the best connector was the worst connector because it wouldn't even come close to fitting. Had to go to one of our old hoses in the garden that was a piece of junk and found this old plastic fitting here that fits halfway on there. It's kind of loose, but it doesn't leak though, and I put a little hose clamp on there, cut a piece off so I got this is what happened. The other one finally just rusted away. This won't happen in this one because this one's plastic. The sun will probably break it down first, and then on the other end of the hose, this was, you can see this is all cracking from the sun. And I cut off about 2 feet because it was spraying water out, so we'll be good for a little while till this starts to leak again, and eventually we'll have to go buy another piece of hose. You can't find rubber hose here, just this vinyl crapola stuff. And then my second project of the day, here's Shannon's new twister board. We got some permanent paint this time and painted it on. Not fancy colors, but all I could find was brown, blue, black, and white, but should last much better for her. And here's something I'm working on here. This is kind of different. People will laugh at this, but this is the skin from a pomelo, and you dry the pulp on it, and then scratch it up. You can use that as a type of tinder to catch a spark. So once it dries, we'll make a video on that and show you. There's a big old bee. The size of these guys, almost like bumblebees. And then my second project here today. How you doing, chicken? All they do is poop everywhere they go. There's one of the turkeys. We lost a turkey last night. Couldn't find it all afternoon, and it didn't come back at night. Thought we lost him. This is my second project today. I got a new toilet seat in the city. And it's not quite the right size, but it's close. So we're back to civilization again. And the turkey was missing because it was over here. That's just usually hanging around its buddy right there, but they're not today. The turkey was over here somewhere. Caught a rat last night, little one. I've been putting out traps again. Caught 5 little rats in the last 3 days. And 2 big ones in the hut that were tearing everything up. Nothing in there last night. I set traps there last night too, but nothing. Now here's the turkey over here. She's sitting on the nest now. It's a shame we don't have a male here to fertilize these eggs, so we'd have little turkeys running around all over the place. Marife said there's 10 eggs underneath her, so it's a full clutch. And she's just sitting on them, so we gotta take them away from her so she doesn't waste all her time sitting there. But, how you doing, turkey? Gonna move? Oh, you gonna... Hissing at me, huh? Protecting your nest, that's pretty good. Look at her feathers are all up. She wants to attack. Well, just let her be, because I don't really like big birds at all. Here's a nest of turkey eggs. Not much bigger than regular eggs. Then our next project's going to be, we're going to start taking some of these blocks here, and we want to go 2 blocks high where these pieces of wood are, and then 1 block high over on the other side, and then we'll level that off and put in a cement slab in here if possible, and then eventually we'll level this side over here off, put a cement slab in over here underneath this roof, and then we'll have some nice areas to work even when it's raining. So very nice. Another thing I did for Marife was I put up some strings in here for her to hang clothes, and then like a big guitar, huh? And I don't know if that's going to be strong enough, so what I did then was I had a bunch of nails left over, so I started nailing nails in every 2 foot on all the different boards. Now she's got a place to hang about 30 hangers, so she'll be set next time it's raining. So just little improvements here and there. They're not really anything to speak of, but here's something kind of neat. Here's a pepper tree or pepper bush, and it's about 7 foot tall now, and in this climate a pepper is a perennial, just keeps on growing. And these are wickedly hot little peppers. What you do with these, if you're smart, is you pick these red and green ones and put them in bottles of vinegar and seal them up for about a year. and then use the vinegar with the hot peppers, and you have sweet and sour sauce basically. So real popular with the Koreans, and all the flowers are coming in nice. Look at that clump right there, right outside the door. I'll have to dig that up pretty quick and thin that out. The variegated hibiscus, which is the only one I've ever seen here, is growing real good. No flowers yet, but it's really doing good. And over here we have a nice little leveled out spot, like a sidewalk here. I'd like to put some blocks along there also, and then just put a little piece of cement in there, a little pad around the back, so we have a place to walk when it's raining also, so we don't have to get all muddy. You don't have to go back there very often, but it'd just be nice to, I don't know, have it fixed up a little bit.